Okay. PG8, offering blessing. Om Begane Dache Da Om Pi Om Subhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Subhava Shuddho Hwan Dong Bi Gang Li Fong Li Rinpoche No Sa Bien Jia Che Wei Nang De Om Ma Phon Wo Tu Shu Va Le Xiong Wei Dur Jian Chu Yong Shabsi Meto Dupu Nansi Checha Shesi Rurmo La Sobi Nambara La Zili Chobi Ngovo Dongpa Ambu Choki Juyu Sakpa Mi Deva Che Parajan Namka Danyam Bara Chur.
From emptiness arises home, from which appears a wide open jeweled vessel. Therein are Om, Ah, and Hum, melting and transforming into light. From this light appears Vajra drinking water, bathing water, flowers, incense, light, perfume, food, and music, appearing as celestial substances. They are essentially void, and as objects of the six sense powers, their purpose is to generate extraordinary, undefiling bliss. These offerings become as vast as space.
Om Benza Argam Ai Phong, Om Benza Padin Ai Phong, Om Benza Bubi Ai Phong, Om Benza Duvan Ai Om Benza Aluge Ai Phong, Om Benza Gende Ai Phong, Om Benza Nebedi Ai Om Benza Shabda Ai Ge je ge ben de den la ran ni pa ma zhu ma zi be tu ke da be den la ni hong ye yan zha ni lian do da be wo ren chu xiong zi ma ding wo tam qi dun chu le dur ji ku tang ti nang tu la zhi zhong zi ma tam qi dur ji sa ji dang dur ji cha wa qian Te da waran sam nam su dur jien de sha ba ti che ru tu dur ji ra ba ti che ye che me pong gong je tu bar hian chou ba zong wen ko lo qian gu ne yang xian jia che wa la xiu ro ro.
I appear at once as the exalted Mother Tara, seated on a lotus and moon with a radiant sapphire-colored hung on a moon disk at my heart. Its light shines from above, below, and all around, forming a Vajra dome with an inner canopy. The Vajra ground and its enormous matrices spread out in all directions. Vajra nets and arrows fill all the spaces in between. Outside, it is enclosed by a Vajra fence, surrounded by a single orb of blazing wisdom fire. The vibrating protection sphere expands extensively.
Om Arya Dare Manzara Cha Hong Hong Ram Pang Me Guru Se Ve Tu Ke Dam Ye Margin Do Da Wo Wo Zhe Dong Sum Ji Tian Jian Kam Sun Chu Ve Jum Dian Di Ma Sang Ji Dang Jiang Ju Sin Bi Guru Ba Jian Chang.
I manifest as the exalted Mother. From the Tom at my heart, emerald-colored light radiates throughout the cosmos of a billion worlds and invites the transcendent Mother and her retinue of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
Om Arya Dare Banzara Samayanza Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Pema Karma Laye Sadam Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Argan Badin Buve Duve Alogen Gende Vede Shabda Badin La dan la me jo pian qian, shab ji bian mu la du te, pong wa gun le zhun zi ma, zhur ma yong la chan sa do.
Homage and praise to the exalted Mother Tara, who liberates from all misfortune, and at whose lotus feet all devas and asuras bow their crowns in reverence.
Jie tu pa ma zhur ma dang, shu chu tu song shu ba ye, jar wa si ji tam ji la, gun ne tang we cha che wo. Me to du hu ma me che, xie zi zhur mo la so ba, wan jur yi ji zhu ne bu, pang me so nang xie su zor. To ma mi ne ta ti wa, me ge ju dang zan mi nga, Sam ne nyomo wang juro ve di kwa tam chi yabra chi. Nian tu rang jara chang chu sen su su je wu la so be. Tu song ge wa ji sa ba so nam la ne da yin rang. Sem chen nam ji zang ba tang lo ye chi ra chi da wa. Che chung tu mong ti kwa ye chu jin ku lo gu tu so. Korwa chi si ma thong wa ra ham yang en men da tu ye ye. Dung ara jan su chen wa ye sem chen nam la se tu so. Da ke so na je za ba tam ji chang chu ju ju ro ne. Ring bo ro me thong ro wa ye jen bi bi tu da chu re che.
Page 12. Exalted Mother Tara, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginning this time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Page 12. Ji zu pa ma zhur ma dang, chu chu tu song shu ba ye, jar wa zi ji tam chi la, gun ne tang me cha chi wo. Me to du gu man me che, xie zi rur mo la so ba, mo jur yi ji zhu ne bu, pang me so nam xie su zor. To ma mi ne ta ti war, me ge ju dang zan mi nga, Sam ne nyomo wang juro ve di kwa tam jie ya wara che. Nian tu rang jara chang chu sen so su je wo la so ba. Tu song ge wa je za ba so nam la ne da yin rang. Sam chen nam je san ba tang lo ye che ra che da wa. Chu chung tu pong ti kwa ye chu je ko lo ko tu so. Korwa chi si ma tong fa nyang en men da tu ye ye. Dung ara jan tu chen wa na sem chen nam la se su sor. Da ke zo na ji za ba tam ji zo be jur ne. Chen bur me do ro wa ye jen be be tu da chur ji. So yin na ra ke nyen ka la tian ba ra churu.
The field of accumulation dissolves into my heart.
Om shune da ja nam ban zara su ba ba e ma go ha. Ranke tuke saun je uje sunwa dan ziba dube cho tam wose domba chenpo dami para choro domba tie ngale pamle chonwe choche nas Dhamma dong tang tenpa xin tun zi xian ye wong we bu su sin zhu ding agar bu yong su churwa le chung wen da we jing kor nya kang we wu su dam le u ba la ngong bo dam jian xian ba Wu chuan kam sum sim jian tam qi yi pa qian bo ji dang ju zhou li chu de jun dian di mi gong bang la gu sun du yong su chu wa rang ni ji zu ma pang ma zhun ma gong do ren bo qi mar gi rong bo zai bara da 我自然诸位求去滚轮出别邪灵总别娘当颠宝我查图走结我的精密浪马甲不西我的讲话九州龙别那苏见浪苏结心给不娘前前上部送去在你别记上部结军这些下你也求地当用二八了 Yuva tu karanzi yen dhamma nyen je te kara yuva gula ambu namru keb chobe la zi je do yo dam me yo jin zi baran changwa rin tang shi tu mi ba rinpo che na so gu jian gu jian to shira se mo to tang kara bung do jian cha do wo pa la so bi 见南见这把下巴身边寂寞中开修巴拉这巴拉嗡嘎拉波金巴啊马波就开红王波三巴南来我这边让心些内堂切巴拉推让波达拉堂光班这边军店的马拉上街堂将就身边说巴对没巴过了瓦见长。
Page 15. The light issuing from the seed syllable at my heart transforms all phenomena subsumed within perceiver and perceived into selfless, luminous, and vast emptiness. From this empty state arises the syllable pum, which transforms into a 1,000-petaled variegated lotus of exquisite beauty. In the center of its pollen bed is a white ah that transforms into a full moon mandala. At its center is a tam, which transforms into a blue utpala marked with a tam. It emits light that frees all sentient beings from the 8 and 16 kinds of fear, thereby bringing them into the state of the transcendent mother. When the light returns, I transform into the exalted lady, Mother Tara, like a green mountain of emeralds. My light shines into all directions, and I glow with a radiant smile. My hair is tied in a top knot at my crown, while the rest falls loosely down my back. I am a 16-year-old blossoming youth with a charming demeanor. I am adorned with 32 major and 80 minor marks of excellence. My right hand is extended in the gesture of supreme giving, while my left holds at my heart the stem of an utpala blooming at my ear. Beautiful upper and lower garments made of celestial rainbow-colored silk, a precious tiara made of various gems, a short necklace, a medium-length necklace, a long necklace, a belt, armbands, wristlets, and a sash belt are among the precious ornaments that decorate me splendidly. Sitting in a cross-legged bodhisattva pose, my forehead is marked with white om, my throat with red ah, and my heart with blue hung. The light radiating from these 3 syllables invites the transcendent mother and an unfathomable retinue of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas resembling herself to come from their natural abodes and from the pure land of Potala in particular.
Banzara samanza bodala yene jone da yen jang len chongwe Taye wujin zhuwa zhu zhunman kurji ye shu sur pangman kurji zhungpa le da xia su na garwa din da ke zhu yong xi li tu qi xin kurji xiu su.
Tara, born from a green tom, whose light frees sentient beings, please come here with your entourage from the pure land of Potala. We welcome the exalted Mother Tara and her retinue. Through your presence, we are blessed with merit and good fortune. Please accept these offerings and remain together with your retinue until the end of samsara.
Pema karma la ye sadam za hong ba ho xie jian chang wei yi xie dang gong bei tam zai nang qu la qu xia bar dar tian ba ra zhou ro la liang du ke sa wong ye wo nga jian chang.
Thus the wisdom and Samaya beings merge as one, just as water blends with water. Once again, the light emerging from the seed syllable at my heart invites the empowerment deities of the 5 families.
Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Argam Badinza Soha. Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Badinza Soha. Benze Gula Sabare Vare Bube Badinza Soha. Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Duban Badinza Soha. Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Aloge Bardinza Soha. Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Gende Bardinza Soha. Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Nevede Bardinza Soha. Om Benze Gula Sabare Vare Shabda Bardinza. Yeah, English. No, I'm sorry. Om Sarva Tathagata Ambi Khensa De Mam Xie Sorva Tabi Wang Ke Le Phumba Chang Chu Sem Je Du Si No Om Sarva Tathagata Ambi Khensa De Sama Ye Ye Phum Xie Phum Bi Chu Wang Gu Gu Kang Che Ma Ta Chu La Qin Xou Du Qi Wa Le Rai Jie Da Hu Wo Pa Mi Wu Jian Wang Ke Wang La Nam Rang Ni La Tian Ba Ra Re Qiu Ru.
Om Sarva Tathagata Abhikansa Tumam. Having supplicated in this way, the empowerment deities holding vases filled with bodhicitta nectar proclaim, Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shirye Hum, and thus confer empowerment. The vase nectar fills my body and purifies defilements. The overflow at the crown forms an ornament of Amitabha, the Lord of the family. Then the empowerment deities dissolve into me.
Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Argam Badinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Badin Bardinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Bube Bardinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Duban Bardinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Aloge Bardinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Gende Bardinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Nevede Bardinza Soha. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Shabda English.
Homage to the noble exalted Tara. Homage Tara, swift courageous, eyes that flash as fast as lightning, sprung from Lord generous seeks bursting, lotus heart eyes ocean of tears. Homage Tara, whose face blends 100 autumn moons at their peak, shining with expanding brightness, like 1,000 stars assembled. Homage Tara, golden mother, and adorned with a blue lotus, giving effort, diligence, peace, patience, meditation, yours here. Homage Tara, thus gone once crowned, your victorious deeds are boundless, relied on by bodhisattvas, who have gained every perfection. Homage Tara, filling form, space, desire realms with two Tara, and moon traveling 7 worlds with your feet able to summon all. Homage Tara, served by Indra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, mighties, praised and sung by hosts of spirits, zombies, anteaters, and yakshas. Homage Tara, with dread and pit, you crush magic wheels of others, your feet pressing left out, right in, blazing in a raging fire. Homage to a very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's soldiers, frowning with a fury on your lotus face, you slay opponents. Homage Tara, at your heart you form the mudra of 3 jewels. Your wheel shines in all directions with a swirling sea of light rays. Homage Tara, crown emitting like garlands of jubilant joy, with mocking to Tara laughter, demons and the world you conquer. Homage Tara, who can summon all the hosts of earth protectors, frowning, scowling with lively hung, you save from every misfortune. Homage Tara, with crescent moon, crown all ornaments bright shining. Amitabha in your hair knot, shining with eternal radiance. Homage Tara in a blazing, aeon-ending fire garland, right leg stretched out and left drawn in. Joy surrounds you as you slay foes. Homage Tara, striking the ground with palms, stomping it with your feet, frowning wrathfully, shouting Hung. 7 underworlds you shatter. Homage Tara, blissful, pure, calm, you who acts from peace, nirvana, endowed with Swaha and Om, you lay waste to the greatest evil. Homage Tara, joy surrounds you as you tear foes' flesh to pieces. Savior is born from Rigpa, speech proclaiming 10 seed letters. Homage to Re, stamping your feet, you whose essence is the shape, shaking Mount Meru Mandara, Bindu Shalan, the triple world. Homage Tara, holding a hair, marked moon like a heavenly lake, with twice spoken Tara and pet, you fully erase all poison. Homage Tara, served by rulers of God's Kinnaras and Devas, armored in all cheerful splendor, you dispel nightmares and conflicts. Homage Tara, your eyes shining with the light of sun and full moon, you dispel severe contagion with twice Ara and two Tara. Homage Tara, whose 3 names natures, come and peace creating power, useless spirits, the walking dead, Yakshas most exalted Ture. This is the praise with root mantra, and these are 21 tributes.
我即此马跑马准马拉强三罗强四准马女马八木见你给吉罗当扎马吉天松公去其谢节开始了七瓦里内穷马强四的我滚土刚瓦家别些马格尔马东查索巴南杰拉杜吉别沃拉汉巴尔马强西杰别梅强内南巴拉杰马金巴宗主嘎多谢瓦索巴三天九月年马强西提因也别足错 Nambara jarve jo ma lu paro chimbe tobe jarve ze je shin tu de ma chang se du da ra hon ye ge do dan cho dan nam ka kan ma ji tian dun bo xia ye nian de lu ba mi ba go ba nu ma chang se jia jin me la san pa 弄了那昨晚穷穷嘛，穷不罗浪之在南当，我记昨天对那多嘛，将些这些家当皮节，怕罗春可热对军嘛，夜光用将下几年的。面巴周巴心吞巴马，将些对人机怕全部。 对接把握南巴人军马，举节现在中年的子，把握他们起马律所马，强些光球从下界，孙摩头看了南巴的肩别，马律就进苦路肩别，让界无界错那么冲马。 强些拉对嘎巴吉别，无见无见青蛙别马，西巴拉吉杜达拉耶，杜当吉天王吞在马，强些撒耶中为所那，他金国巴拉尼马尼马。 春年有为一个风给风瓦他们接南巴拉准马。 强些的我的也巴嘛，哎，我怕没来，大伙儿心头我让在嘛，强些个了万的妹妹，大人把这边真话问奶奶嘛。 也将用空空那个给这也帮那南不然就嘛，强些是也我拉家开，地界女间小街东嘛，朝年间节也给换开，人把顿不南那个嘛，强些的嘛给嘛些也有。 当阳大殿别地块钱不就马年嘛，强在国内过了个别，这一路内绕的干嘛，也给就别俺那个别，人陪红来做马年嘛，强在都来向那大别，红街南不了3、5年嘛。 这拉面达拉汤比金，今天做那有万年嘛，强些他也做那么年吧，人大家先抢那嘛，当然你就没钱也那么六八年先嘛，强些他也做那家的不拉当没也接也的嘛。 国内国家个我季节，做当门那年把心嘛，强些年嘛的我季别，今年不拉我的心嘛，哈拉你就都得了也，心头照顾人的心嘛， cha tse ten nye som na go we xie we de dang yang da den ma ha dong ta ro na ne ji so na ju re re rab jo nye ma sa we nga ke do ba de dang cha tse wa ne ni xue za che
Homage to the noble exalted Tara. Homage Tara, swift courageous, eyes that flash as fast as lightning, sprung from Lord Chandrisik's bursting, lotus heart eyes, ocean of tears. Homage Tara, whose face blends 100 autumn moons at their peak, shining with expanding brightness, like 1,000 stars assembled. Homage Tara, golden mother, hand adorned with a blue lotus, giving effort, diligence, peace, patience, meditation, your sphere. Homage Tara, the Skan One's crown, your victorious deeds are boundless, relied on by bodhisattvas who have gained every perfection. Homage Tara, filling form, space, desire realms with two Tara, and moon trampling 7 worlds with your feet able to summon all. Homage Tara, served by Indra, Agni, Brahma, Marud, mighties, praised and sung by hosts of spirits, zombies, anteaters, and yakshas. Homage Tara, with tread and pit, you crush magic wheels of others, your feet pressing left out, right in, blazing in a raging fire. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's soldiers, frowning with a fury on your lotus face, you slay opponents. Homage Tara, at your heart you form the mudra of 3 jewels. Your wheel shines in all directions with a swirling sea of light rays. Homage Tara, crown emitting like garlands of jubilant joy, with mocking to Tara laughter, demons and the world you conquer. Homage Tara, who can summon all the hosts of earth protectors, frowning, scowling with lively hung, you save from every misfortune. Homage Tara, with crescent moon, crown all ornaments bright shining. Amitabha in your hair knot, shining with eternal radiance. Homage Tara in a blazing, unending fire garland, right light stretched out and left drawn in. Joy surrounds you as you slay foes. Homage Tara, striking the ground with palms, stomping it with your feet, frowning wrathfully, shouting home. 7 underworlds you shatter. Homage Tara, blissful, pure, calm, you who acts from peace, nirvana, endowed with Swaha and Om, you lay waste to the greatest evil. Homage Tara, joy surrounds you as you tear foes' flesh to pieces. Savior is born from Rikpahon, speech proclaiming 10 seed letters. Homage to Re, stamping your feet, you whose essence is the Shepung, shaking Mount Meru Mandara, Bindusha and the triple world. Homage Tara, holding a hair, mark moon like a heavenly lake, with twice spoken Tara and pit, you fully erase all poison. Homage Tara, served by rulers of God's Kinnaras and Devas, armored in all cheerful splendor. You dispel nightmares and conflicts. Homage Tara, your eyes shining with the light of sun and full moon. You dispel severe contagion with twice Hara and two Tara. Homage Tara, whose three natures come and peace creating power. You slay spirits, the walking dead. Yaksha's most exalted Ture. This is the praise with root mantra, and these are 21 tributes.
Tu karanta ve den tu dam yen jan gu wo bar ve tara om dare du re so he nga ji yong kor tu kor wa le o tro la ma ye dan ba wo kan ju so dan zhang song rei guan zi bi se 我着涅巴南街土耶当见那加尔波见波西拉索别拉米铁蓬南街切汤边就是电有怒见几天看见。 切去拉索别女盘中湾见波西就当女的他。 Oze margi davu du de rangi tu ke gang chen la tian yang wu chu zhu zhu sin sim qian nam la po tam ji jum dian de me kong pang la gu ne zhu wei tong qi la ra rang ke tu ke sa wu dang chen la tian ba la ju ru.
A green tom shining brightly at my heart upon a moon is surrounded by the mantra Om Tare Dutare Ture Soha, turning to the left and radiating with light. The sublime compassion and blessings of the gurus, yedams, host of dakas and dakinis, the rishi sages, and those who have attained a Vijayadhara's life. The longevity and wealth of gods and humans leaders, like the four great kings, the potential energies such as the life essences of the animate and inanimate phenomenal realms, and all the vital essences and powers of the four great elements are all summoned in the form of emerald green light and dissolve into the mantra garland at my heart. Rays of light stream forth once again, touching all sentient beings in the six realms, bringing them to the state of the transcendent Mother. Thus the benefit of beings is fulfilled, and the light returns to my heart, dissolving with the seed and mantra garland.
Orse Ramane Javardana Yesova 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 Varse Ramane Javardana Yesoham Om Dare Du Re Soha 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 Om Dare Du re So 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 ha om da re 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 du re so re so ha om da re du re so om da re du re so ha om da re du re so ha om da re du re so 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 Om Dare Du Re So Ha. Om Dare So Ha. Om Dare Du Re So Ha. Om Dare Du Om Dare Om Dare Du Re So Re So Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Re Om Dare Du Re So Re so ha om dare du re so ha om dare du re so ha om dare du re so om dare du re so Om Dare Du Re So Ha Om Dare Du Re So Ha Om Dare Du So Ha Om Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Re So Ha Om Dare Du Re So Ha Om Dare Du Re So Om Dare Dare du re so ha Dare du re so Dare du re so Om Dare du re so om da re so da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du re so da re du re om da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du om da re du re so om da re om da re re du re so om da 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 re du re om da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du da re du re so da re du re so da re du da re du re so om 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 da re du re so da re du re so da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du re so da re du re so dare du da du re so Om dare 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 du re Om dare du re so 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 dene da khazang a zo de zhongman ni xiao tin zhe wa ti ma zhe wa sun pa chen da ci sun pa tin sa ngo de ji ngo tang bo de ni ba ji xi qi sun pa jiu ke zhe xiong jiu tin sa
That is the youngest song on this
ngo ye de sa jin de zong qiong song tang bo de tang bo qi zhe ni ba zhe ji xi qi qi tang bo ya zhe ke zhe me le jun de zhe xiong song 我之前你把这节气起啊，总把这就这两天陪见上，这两天我总把就这面的那肉有嘛的就这两天，这两个呢冲动多。
Zumba de la Drupchö, va?
我总把冲多，这两个。
Ti chutang nya chik sama tina yiva sige to.
哎呀，这两个，总把这两个呢抽多把抽是。 协助如果这两个都希望的抽二个多吧，等那抽么啥什么又为去这两个多吧，抽么？
这是多抽么？
抽么啥什么又吧？听这两个多吧，这两个多吧，他电有钱的电线呢，对了吧？电线就弄对了吧？有什么就什么钱了吧？我的电用的偷起啊，这两个多吧？ 我偷袭了，我这做吧，他们那边把西边这两个多吧，我真的人力去做怕西边这两个多吧，我真的东堂说呢，我这做怕就我们头呀，这两个多吧，我真最多把抽有的是。
Tamoji, just 1, 2.
写抽啊。
She yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it takes some. Okay, dini ti sabche sum ti nya drama nya chik chama sabche sum ki ba se ge to.
这今天这要问我什么的那得当地，很多的酒，我也得很多我当酒，我做那我在当地的很多的节气气啊，但是我是那种节气气啊，酒吃完我们这是吃多少天的，但每次酒吃完就是像同样什么多。
Yeah. Okay. So then we come back to the 21 taras, and so different ways of dividing this prayer. It is also divided into 3 sections. The first one would be the kind of preliminary section, which is kind of a story, her history. The second one would be an elaboration, And then the third one is the activities. And there are 6 praises within this. So those 6 praises are a praise to the peaceful and wrathful mantras. The second one is praise to the wrathful one who is able to shake the 3 planes of existence. Third one is a praise to the activities that dispel all poison in the universe and beings. And the fourth one is a praise to her ability to dispel negative omens and nightmares. And then the fifth one is a praise to her ability to purify or kind of pacify epidemic disease. And the sixth one is a praise to her ability to destroy evil spirits and raised corpses.
다들 당보들 나한테도 ngako to ba se te changse gun ne korab ga be dai lu ne rab dun ge ma yege ju be ngan ko be ri phe hon ne drma ne ma se te ba o te changse ya ta ji su drma res o gun ne korab se ne da go gun chojin ko lo korea rab du ga de ne du ja nam dan du ja sim chen yo wa wan du ja sim chen to de chi ge da da to da lu par jom to ya o te ne shibe to ka tamye itela yege ju nga akor toris omdare to dare so hase da yege ju yorwati nga akor wachi chomo to kala ripa de renga akor de renga te kare sena om nama dare om nama hare hon hare so has
Om nama dare nama hare
namo hare hon hare so ha我这是挺好的，个都给的记得了，俺自己个传统的红叶的，先把咱们的从红叶过吧。这我这次帮助的这个是吧，这的给，但是俺就给完了花了年，这个才会说啥年，他把他们前边说啥年，他说他们去找特别是找了你妈头是。
Okay, so then the first one of those 6 now is the praise to the peaceful and wrathful mantras. And that is verse number 16. So beginning with homage Tara. So prostration to Tara. Joy surrounds you as you tear foes' flesh to pieces. And so this surrounding, this joy surrounding you, also this surrounding implies also a wheel, and like turning the wheel of the Dharma for tameable ones. As you tear foes' flesh to pieces, so as you destroy all outer enemies. And then Savior is born from Rikpa speech proclaiming 10 seed letters. So at the heart of the peaceful form is a thumb syllable, which is surrounded by the 10 seed letters. And then in the heart of the wrathful emanation is the awareness syllable hong, which is surrounded by 10 different seed syllables. So these are om, nama, tare, nama, hare, hong, hare, soha. So om, nama, tare, nama, hare, hong, hare, soha. So the wrathful one has a hong at the heart and the peaceful one a tam at the heart. And so from the seed syllable and the mantra Galan, those seed letters, light radiates, and the light then liberates all the obstructors, the enemies, and all those who prevent our liberation.
真的挺久，他这趟今天专门你早晨那就不定的吧，就不定的去的天呢，我们强制的嘞，下面的大比红军那边生活呢，马上没到那他们今天说呢，要不你妈是 我这里我真的强子呀，他就是这么去都来说的牛嘛的，是牛吧，牛被从的，我真的下面打的差的打是牛嘛，我他这做宠物从打或是啥的，可是牛嘛现在宠物从打中，宠物真的他这红可能吧，上网去吧宠物，我宠物当那些，但牛嘛的，他宠物中或是啥的这些，我下打那他这里下打那开始个是呢。他理解不是啥的，是啥面大的些多，是啥面大的他比起来很多。我提出草嘛了，那的人多呢，啥听，给几天他们去就今天他们去了又完这类，但推牛排全部有个同会说，推牛排这草嘛有特别下不的大问题，推到推到边个，推到牛排到全部有个，到你讲的也是。
And the next is verse number 17. Homage Tura. So again, with a prostration to Tara, and Tura means swift or quick. Stamping your feet. So she stamps her 2 feet. You, whose essence is the shape of Hong, shaking Mount Meru, Mandara, Binduchal, and the triple world. So the swiftness implies that she's wrathful. So Pura or swift implies a wrathfulness. And so with her wrath and by stamping her feet to the ground, Mount Meru and all the universe above the ground, on the surface and below the ground, and all sentient beings begin to shake.
Oh, then terwa tene sumpa terwa ta sa chou le nang jitang ji zhuman ni sa sa xin ju ji terwa chang se la ye so na ba zhi da da qian qiang na ba da ra ni ju pi ji ye ge tou ma na ma lu xi ma wo ce chang se ta la ji su zhu ma de wa da ye la ye yin so se zhen so da se gar wo tou da gar wo da son dong bo da wei jing ko da wei jing ko wei su zhi da se zhe gong so de zhe ro de da dang se ta这cha na de我这下那的那真的电把投资怕系统规电把的有为投资系统规的是，当然你就从别一个就吧，那一个就有乱个做，我这是说话这边听那屁大呢，这牙听我那牙绝对是有为投系统的，先把这电别投系统的是当过的，就这他有为投，我这是把系统的是投，他慢慢的用投系统的是。我这里做吧的，马上面把它做拍，啊，那马里嘛，我这系统个的是做，这里是这系统个的是。
Tukra.
这里汤补这大人大强这样人多，强这样这里点呢，这点把现在弄很多科学上点别投出系统个的是，他伢子绝对就是投出系统个的是就投。
Ritak takchen sana namadi di parto temparba.
这到现强的那把是我这点把投是吧？
Ini nipa dini tara ni chu peki ye dini yowa.
Yowa就什么钱的话，我提投拍是。
Semchen yo pasetoba. So then verse number 17 was the second praise of those 6. And now number 18 is the third praise. And the third praise was a praise to her activity of dispelling all poison in the universe and within beings. So it says homage Tara, so prostration to Tara, holding a hair-marked moon like a heavenly lake. So this is the first line. So there's 2 lines. The second one is with twice spoken Tara and Pet, you fully erase all poison. So this first line, holding a hair-marked moon like a heavenly lake, that refers to dispelling the poison of the inanimate universe. And then with twice spoken Tara and Pet, you fully erase all poison. This line refers to dispelling the poison within all sentient beings. Yeah.
我当时有在做吧，没啷个把西亚特的是在西瓦的位置，西瓦特的话，我这他这档期你就是嘛，你这是新就是过去了吧？那强些来也错呢，就是不他们这一点嘛，国内国家搞完就做他们那边把西嘛是他这里，我真的咱都看，从看看，有人都看从看他这开始我的， 他错，那他结果结晶中长发生，那他经常就蛮中拍完中有了他说，这张他慢慢就写这用多，慢慢就写这个做那用把单过去，我他说，让他长面给他那做我是让他慢慢那不当慢慢建议呢，长面区别给他下皮下就我都个意思，我这就是这么讲，那他说他就去我曾经在俺大娃拉说的，在国家用俺那我曾经去呢，真的搞个实际的，我听实际的了点呢，真的跑到做半年半钟的，没那明白，我只做怕洗头个的是。
And then the fourth praise is the praise to her ability to dispel nightmares and conflicts. And that's verse number 19. Homage Tara, so prostration to Tara, served by rulers of gods, Kinnaras, and Devas, armored in all cheerful splendor. So all the rulers, the principal gods, the principal Kinnaras, and so the Kinnaras are like also called they look like people but are not really people. And then devas or gods such as Indra or Brahma and so on. And so all of these mighty beings show great respect to her. And then armored in cheerful splendor. So with her splendor, she dispels nightmares and conflicts.
真的他我把他这人民起啊，这趟主嘛你小心那今天你想把他吧。强制年嘛，他话进一步了，我说什么好了，你就都在这新的差不人民起嘛，是人民现在那样中，他说是吧？这样的去看了，咱继续做嘛，我强制要的，你们接的了，你们中把接的了见，他触摸见或者他触摸见用，把这接的了，那话他不在协会见，你们那话只有我他强制你们那话，
你们的触摸见吧？
触摸见用起。真的，那话就在协会见用起。我才去的，我提前咱你妈查完有了，那话查完有了，提起我就从马上就真的，俺都在俺这就我们出门呢，在这哈啦子有哈啦，你有的这有啊，天啥的，我这里，然后这面来俺多都是在那俺先把进度往那了，在这这面是多，这我们那么大的，在这几块的那么哈的是吧？那么大的那么哈的说哈是。我这周末跟俺在趟，那协会跟俺在我们这里都在这说话是，我进一步就对现在我人力去做，咱人力搞来客户，把人力怕气个呀，搞来客户来就说，要不当俺种东西呢，这人力就说怕洗出个的是。
经从我经俺的是嘛，大话可能送到那里看的。
这也是我说啥的，也这还得去多少人过噻。他다리 친도 하다네 디스 왕이다. 다리라 남아 다리린도 다리 티 노는 노는 남아 다리. 남아 하래서.
양 엄니도.
말에만 이제만 어머만 알아 놓으세.
남아 다리 남아 하래.
남아 말에 남모래 지마테 남모.
남모.
참보 남아지 지만 남모지. 나와시 당테네 지만 얘기 좀 들어와.
Namah Tara Namo Hare.
Soha.
Then okay, this is Pura. Okay. And then the fifth praise is the praise to her ability to pacify epidemic disease, and that's verse number 20. Homage Tara, prostration to Tara. Your eyes shining with the light of sun and full moon. So she has an eye of sun and an eye of moon, and the sun eye is her wrathful eye, and the moon eye is is a peaceful eye. So her eyes are blazing with light, and in this way she dispels severe contagion or epidemic and disease. And then with twice Hara and Tutara. So Hara here refers to her wrathful mantra, and to Tara the peaceful. So Hara refers to the mantra Om Nama Tare Namo Hare Soha. And then the peaceful mantra would be Om Tare Tu Soha. So if we recite these Tara mantras, it is said that one can dispel any kind of epidemic disease, even those epidemic diseases that are very difficult to heal.
真的他挺久，这里很多啊，他强制他几码的哇，你啥子呢？他强制是你我们那个边，西边这场养大的嘛，东塘上那几错呢，就把都在Drupchö你嘛是那多，我听你这他这里的话，他主办不，他们你们来年就继续这么你们来年年就这个，结果过天你我们真把中天啊，都看红。 我这次说我们那种结果呢，光别但那种不结果呢，光那我说明这什么的，你这什么那把的话，那把你把这把他们去他们把写出来的是，听着些个通常你把当点把这种的，这东可能那些边通常东他说了，我这东的说了，那几这说上面说了，俺说俺讲的这么来说，那把今年他说的。 看人呢，要得那把长嘛jom to grace, jom to ja, den pen grace.
And then the sixth praise is the praise to her ability to destroy evil spirits and raised corpses or zombies. And that's verse number 21. Homage Tara, prostration to Tara, whose three natures command peace-creating power. You slay spirits, the walking dead, yakshas, most exalted Tura. So when so those three natures here, when a yogi or a practitioner who practices Tara visualizes the three syllables of the deity, and Om at the forehead and representing speech. So Om is an enlightened body at the forehead, and enlightened speech at the throat, and Hung enlightened mind at the heart. Then through this, all harm caused to body, speech, and mind will become pacified. For example, the harm caused by evil spirits or the walking dead, the zombies, harm doers, sorcerers, those who cast curses and spells, all harm becomes purified.
真的，他真就是了，他要这边俺去多半的当抢菜哇，你去咋去才就哇？我这这那这偏用了，可以啥的话，他这抢菜哇，你咋去？我这你这他这边俺他那当你抽么你不俺去，抢菜专门你咋去有了，多半你咋去？我这抢菜呢，他那我这那当你另外说有他们来过养大点呗，是了吧？他们专门听各地的前辈，刚才听这零年落入这个要不写给的，前把的零年有了来把的一来年怕，这说怕看写图样，落入上点，落上点吧，确实的，我真的有点上点吧。 前把他前把店铺去过怕，他就那的呢，偏用忙不有的是，偏用轻不有的是，贴把的可把前把店铺贴把的可把轻不过去过的是，那多的呢。
And then in the last verse in this praise, it says, "This is the praise with root mantra, and these are 21 tributes." And so the root mantra, the peaceful and the wrathful one that we just mentioned, and then the 21 taras. And so in conclusion after this prayer, if one thinks of the deity Tara and remembers her and practices her, one will become endowed with the intelligence of knowing, or be the intelligence that is able to discern between good and bad, or right and wrong, and one becomes endowed with many great qualities. So if one establishes firm mindfulness of her, many benefits come from that, and most importantly, one needs to possess faith.
那他拉莫那个杨大点没昨天康熙了，做当托浪了吧？他推出刚去那可对起过身，这当前推出他切把的要嘛的可对呢，或者你们俩可对起呢，这个等于那但地方还是做当托浪吧切那是，全把门这他们起了的，地方他们起些，然后些经验他们就把你头谁哇，我的呢，
이게 남자.
이게 난 된다. 년도 다 저런 조스 도하게 뭐 안전한테 가한다세 소리도. 무슨 어떤 토나는 봐 밤에 탐지 디파 탐지라 인연으로 탐지 요만이 더 세요라. 근데 티나요 말에.
티나요 말에. 오케이. 되네 갈래 송르나.
야야. 어다 소다 최소다 지나 소선의 공다로 봐. 토랑 어서 라네. 어제 챔바 문제 있어. 챔바 문제 있는데 챔바 덴보 강조. 단 지파된 파시토야. 我听住啥？但是听住咱们去过的是，当天多对那他做个对那传播过光前边光，我扎的前地那东的这可以来说本节呢做完的那的做就去传播过做前边去过的是，但起码按照东亚从节那他那做完的呢，突然对那浪呢，七月过做前的光过的是，我的呢，现在给提那几块日子。 你这他这种几块几，然后把全部盘装出来，我这门这把仓嘛，几块他们之前的门这把做了，然后呢 ，top 他第二层 top 的个是，我这年度就开始没给就的是，我没给就地块他们去把写出来的，就是这么讲呢，所汽油呢，这呢地块他写送的，这呢就年吧，年度拉说的，地把装出来的是，装出来下，就培养有的是。
아드니 공다 아드니 토랑 골라 가르송송 골라
토랑 시베 그 조금
아하
동탕 대제 제가 치명년도 선제 있었나 년도 치매 동안 이제 나 시베 그
네 하고서
어서 반대
공다 그 초모공 골라 근데래
现在자동我知道那抽毛了双手去抽毛功能这个
okay yeah okay and then so the text here, and this is not in our text now, but it also mentions the timing when we should practice Tara. And so generally, of course, it doesn't really matter when you practice Tara. You can practice Tara at any time, whenever you have time. But here it specifically says that if you practice the wrathful aspect, you would do it more in the evening, and the peaceful in the early morning before sunrise. And then if you are afraid of various fears and evil spirits and diseases and all kinds of misfortunes that concern this life, then you should practice the wrathful aspect. And if you're more afraid about the future lives, that you might be born in the lower realms, then you should practice the peaceful aspect. And so whichever aspect of Tara you practice, Tara has the power to destroy all fearsome circumstances, such as the 8 fears, and you attain fearlessness. And she has the power to pacify the 10 non-virtuous actions. And by doing that, this also prevents you then from actually falling into the lower realms. So if there's no non-virtue, then you also won't fall into the lower realms.
Oh, then that is Jola. Then that Sanji Jarwa Chadu Namne. North one the Goracho and the Chivani to Montato and Rose. What that is? What is Sanji Tamti, Sanji Mambota? The one was there one Gorgis, Sanji Mambozek. That is the one Gordu, was there one Gores, or one to go nothing, Tinto Carsen, Neka Tata send the short Jarwa. Nathan, launch up for some sober. You know, Tato within Junior, Sanje Togeres.
And then it also says there that through this practice, as a benefit of this practice, and many countless Buddhas will send their light rays and grant you empowerment. And then by the power of this, you will find perfect enjoyment and happiness in this life temporarily, and ultimately you will quickly attain enlightenment.
Tene tata teye to ne chapo jimbo tena ne ba hinyang ro ba so ba tong tong chen ba ra si ba. Tene terwa tene nyamne te chi wen ne ka farchu donga ta nyomon la han di so wa teye to ne chapo jimbo. To ne khare da teye to ne chapo jimbo. Ne ba hinyang ro ba so ba tong ni han sa 다 녀모 통하라 소바 되기 봐 녀모 통하 효침보라 소바 소바 시네 전에 녀송 통하 서 제게 말레스 토스야 연은 제가 토 사야지 요라서 토 소파시 주 토라 소다 토 참한테 바뀌어 그래스 전에 이 토나 사면나 토나 소파 시토비아다 지수르메 고고네 또 조바 잠시네 토 소파 시토 그래스
And then also through the practice of Tara, you are able to pacify all temporary suffering, the afflictive emotions, the 5 poisons, very powerful emotions will become pacified through this practice, and the suffering of the lower realms will not arise. And also this practice has the power to dispel all poison. For example, the poison you might find in food, poisoned food, and so on. So by only visualizing Tara and practicing Tara, you are able to eliminate, avoid all harm caused by evil spirits, other harm doers, or any kind of suffering.
tene 다스레스 다 대요라 이솜 드윈스 조나 드윈스 몬바르 조나 혼도바 호투 조제 노르도바 노르투 노바 참치 토는 게나미 소손 좀 조제 센도와 다니 장간자 신나 지당아 조 드르초 어떤다 세동나 베창다 드르초 카시 동두 당부 니좀 농그레 메데나 젠동 니동 티니모들 양자한 르마 메데티 양자 젠동 차좀랑 제사야
This coping Amazon can I say?
Drumchö choandong Drupchö druma mendeshi cho yora mendeshi cho wa tenru dong du tene da druma tambo tene mende tse dong druma cha yin dong wa wa tin jo tra yang cha mende tse dong druma cha zom dong wa tin jo na cha dun dong wa tenru qin dong da ni zom dun te jo na wa tene hun do ba hu to ban jo da hun do na hu da ka ye bu go de zo la bo bu do这不过说呢，这不特别的是，但做这你种给下做嘛的，这做台北去，常常去说说这嘛这做吧，但做这开心不是的，常干的做这嘛的。我今天就很多把很多的是，North 吧，North 都的 North 个的是，我但多把他们做特别的是，但多把看我呢，说这特别的是，Gate 上嘛把没把 Jom 特别的是，这话是没把这一把 Jom 特别的是。
Shaitirita the Drumchö Mende Shiva the
Mende Shiva dongro
Mende Shiva
Mende Shiva sai zhe yora druma.
Oh, 이게 그名字.
그 안전한 데 가서 전 동도와 가천 그 공원지 샤데 조도와
이신 뭐 이신 컬러래.
다 이제 가천 저서 안전한 드카진 동요와 가천 칠량용 자. 초초 Mende Shiva 나오래.
Okay.
往对起这有多少？因那他的开始弄了，他面这他妈的人多，对起对了面这有面这他差这东呢，他那就是嘛样差你东是吧？这样他面这样加这东呢，就是嘛差什么东，就是嘛你咋说差什么东？
你是在这个什么的是吧？
唐伯你懂是吧？唐伯你懂，这是你咋说什么东？挺久了。
你也面对。
挺久了哈，面这样加这东差运动是吧？
你是在这个运动是吧？
我这人咋说你唐伯你懂，这样加面这懂，什么懂？样加面这面这他这就把这开始学的，我真懂呢，差运动，我这真是挺多开始。
Okay, yeah. So there's this White Tara sadhana that we actually practice in Arizona. That was written by the previous Gachin Rinpoche, Gachin Yungyab. And also here in the beginning, there is a visualization where we practice the front visualization and make offerings. We offer a mandala and make other offerings. So anyways, in this sadhana, in this White Tara sadhana, there is this section where we first make offerings and then make a mandala offering. And so there's this tradition where one first recites the mandala and all the offerings once. And then after that, one recites the 21 praises to Tara twice. And then one does the whole mandala offering once again. And then one recites the 21 paras 3 times. And then one does the mandala on the offerings again once. And then one recites the 21 taras 7 times. So 2, 3, 7. And then it is that if one does that, then those who want a child will have a child. So there are apparently people who want to have a child. And those who want wealth will find wealth and so forth. But actually, so that being said, not twice, 3 times, 7 times, it's not really about the numbers actually. But what's most important when you recite these 21 praises to Tara is that you have faith and devotion and a pure perception, and you pray, you supplicate single pointedly.
这呢，这老宋哎，他的，我但多把挪图给这是，多把他们去图给这是，这哪一把？
Die Leine.
ja, det er det, altså, da tror man ikke at det er tar sånn. Og det er年把当下见多。年把当下这他做这里多啊，做他那卡西布那么多啊，他让图给，我图给他我讲说的，我在用活的嘞。我真的他在拉玛也当看着上级长松，那我这面的是说看图给的钱了，真结果钱不些了说他没谁风。 全部这什么当边就是内容拿去他们去，你看他们采取他们去采取的，你把他们去做，这个那些去用完协商，你他们去我在但讲可能我说我在讲可能做对的，让他个让成天，当天我在旁说那这把这个时间说呢，他们去准备狂放了过，这把这个什么就准备去送上，但呢我在说让他个了天呢。 Det samma någonting att tem som samtidigt till många de här ändå.
So then, now continuing from the end of the 21 paras, so now on page 30, I think, the visualization for the mantra recitation. So that's quite clear in the text. So this is how we visualize a green thumb shining brightly at my heart upon a moon, is surrounded by the mantra Om Tara Tutara Soha, turning to the left and radiating with light, the sublime compassion and blessings of the gurus, Yidams, hosts of Dakas and Dakinis, the Rishi sages, and those who have attained Vidyadhara's life, the longevity and wealth of gods and humans, leaders like the 4 great kings, the potential energies such as the life essences of the animate and inanimate phenomenal realms, and all the vital essences and powers of the 4 great elements are summoned in the form of emerald green light and dissolve into the mantra garland at my heart. And so first, that was the first time the light radiated out and gathered back. So at this time, the light gathered, summoned all the vital essences. And then a second time again, a rays of light stream forth once again, touching all sentient beings in the 6 realms and bringing them to the state of the transcendent mother. Thus, the benefit of beings is fulfilled and the light returns to my heart, dissolving with the seed and mantra garland. So then at the second time, all sentient beings are transformed into Tara by the light rays. And then again, the light rays gather back and dissolve into the seed syllable and mantra garland. So this is the visualization, and then we come to the actual mantra recitation.
Tene da tin jo teran chime chela nga jen do ta nga ti thonda khari ham kuma si da nga ha ma wona ke shira nga khana chelam jo ro nga ya go sie ma song wa de nga te na hoye ko ki jon kan da jo tho ma sro wa da tin jo te jun me nga te ba wa te jun me nga te lam do da na mi ni la so jong chou ma zhe jin da so da jong chou bo da yin jo ya da wo da zhe yang ne 这卡头有现在这有了哇，你可以按照我的样子这开始赛那样动作，开始年度啊动呀有了，我打听就其他解决嘛，像做这他这什么康出过这那样子动呢，这朋友也不图个这是。
And so first there is the mantra that we use, we recite Amrotsi Ramani Pravadaya Soa to bless, to consecrate, to receive blessings. And Rupan says, I don't know the exact meaning of each of the mantra syllables here, but that's actually okay because we don't really have to know the meaning of the mantra. It's a sound that bestows blessings. And then after that, we come to the Tara mantra, the actual Tara mantra. And so that it says in the end, as we recite the mantra, we should abandon flaws such as distraction and sleep, and we should recite the mantra single-pointedly. So it's not proper to recite the mantra while being distracted or while lying down and kind of sleeping. And some people even eat food while they're reciting mantra and so forth. So we should really only focus on the mantra recitation because only then will we gain the actual benefits.
Tene da tin jo te dorma de lo dorma chen ha te dorma chen ha te khare sen da dorma te ya jisu dorma pu ya re jisu dorma da nga zo dorma je yo wa wa ti dorma te je dang da nga zo ti ni wang ap chin la la xiao de ro ti wang ap chi dorma da so shu wa wa tin chi di wang ap chi dorma da te zo dorma so ra te la ya tene dor so te ze nga zo dorma chung chung je ya pu ya chi wa te pu ya te chen ha chi tene cho ba de 那这几块东西，看上去你们我说的嘛，这种我这么的也一咱们准嘛的不要了嘛，看上去我说起了我的不要了吧。
The next is the Dorma offering. So where we sprinkle water on the Dorma. So the Dorma here is a Tara on Dorma representing the deity. And it's the Dorma according to the 50 Jigong Hagi empowerment. So it's the principal deity Dorma, so Tara Dorma. And to this Dorma, we offer a small kind of it looks like a button Dorma. And then we bless the Dorma, we consecrate it with the base water and so on, and then make offerings to it. And the process is similar as during the preliminary Dorma before, just that the preliminary Dorma, we bring it outside, whereas when we make a Dorma offering to the deity, then it stays inside at the shrine.
真的咱学生什么收入提的紧呢？真的其他看看呀，其他蛮久的话，他蛮着他，到了蒙巴往去，那蛮准就咱学吧，他说也不蛮久的话，收入样着蛮多吧。昂样的让路蒙贝往去蛮些的嘞，样其他着送的，我这种就穷送呢，蒙巴康去收入了，是蒙巴康去收呢，说白了做是的，那做蛮些的用这个吧。我天天我着谈把做了的，天天我着在做了去一些的呢，其他的看看样的一家的。在落下去。
Then on page 36 is the request for forgiveness, confession. And so here we are confessing all of our mistakes, the additions, and omissions. Sorry, I got cut out. So on page 36, we are confessing all mistakes that we have made while making offerings, for example, any kind of additions or omissions that we might have committed unknowingly, or any things that we have done with an afflicted mind during the practice. So we ask for forgiveness for all these mistakes, and we ask to grant us siddhis, to grant us accomplishments and blessings. And then to purify all mistakes, we then recite the 100-syllable mantra. Then the next page is the conclusion. And so actually here we are supposed to replenish the offerings. And so then there is, then we make offerings, and then we offer a praise. So the praise is 37, and the offerings is 37, and the praise 38. Oh, so go. Okay, yeah. Oh, so te yomari. Tukchiten, ra? Chitsin chomden de ma tukchichen, ra? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Inchin nang I know. Is it marita? Oh. Yeah. Oh, on page 39, the first line, but if you can look at the phonetics, the transliteration, so it says Chitsun Jomden, Dema Tukche Chen Sokdang. Actually, the Sokdang should not be recited, so that's a mistake. So it should be, you can just cross that out, Sokdang. Yeah, he just Drupchö just noticed that, because generally he didn't really check it so much, because he has that prayer memorized. He doesn't even read because he memorized it. But yesterday he actually realized that there is this Sokdang, which is, it basically it should be a small print, but it should not be big print recited.
And then
this prayer goes to until page 41. And it's quite clear, doesn't require any explanation. It actually would have the same explanation as the 21 taras or the benefits of the 21 taras.
tene da tin jo zhe xi ji dang zhe xi zi kwa. Sang jie xu zong zhe xi zi kwa xian duo jie yu wa. Wa ti na de xin duo.
And then on page 42, there are words of auspiciousness, and these words of auspiciousness come from the sutras of the Buddha, the kind of collection of auspiciousness.
Te chi tene za ti te chi za sen rik sa te je ba chong na rik som gong bo zhe xin zhong de ma bo guo lam lo ten da te jia ma do ta da jia min an rik sa ri xi jie yu ro.
아니 예바 고나 릭송 곰바 그래 그래 아니 yeah, so this is a very a brief, a concise auspiciousness prayer, and it says here in a small print it could be recited longer, so and you can add any other longer auspicious dedication prayers. And then in the footnote, you can see such as the words of auspiciousness of the lords of the three families.
Tene da Drupchö ki Drupchö de ngo chi ji dharma ge di zi be Drupchö no ching le ju pe Drupchö Drupchö tin jung zi ji ba chi so tene tere da dharma ge de zi chura nga ngap chi be na le ju che tere so Drupchö te tene de ngap chi na ju che te tere je ba di chi de lama Drupchö sang chare genong gong chok ne gu mo so de Drupchö sang chaba je gu sa ra gong chok ne se ze gu song san zhe mian dharma qiu jian zhen dan zhe mian dharma qiu jian zhen san jian mo qiu sang qiu jian zhen tere gong ren zi ni be ze wa wa te qi tene
ren zi ling be ze ra
ren zi ni be ze re tene
a zi ni ba
wa te za gong te yang de ga le te zi
And on page 43 in a small print, so it says, this Green Tara Sadhana is a slight elaboration of the 11th chapter of the earlier sadhana, Jewel Garland, written by Dharmakirti. And so this refers to the 50 empowerments of the Drupchö. And of those 50, the Green Tara is number 11, and it's written by Dharmakirti, or Chudak in Tibetan. And at the request of Gelong Gunchun Norbo, a monk of Lama the Drupchö monastery, the sadhana was composed by the Drupchö monk Chögyal Gyaltsen. So Chögyal Gyaltsen actually is a previous holiness Chungzang Rinpoche, who was the son of Jigme Lingpa. The place of composition is here in the last line at Yangrigar.
translate ina bila. Te chi te jo de jablo zen do te da drama jabdu ma la gro. Jabdu ma te khar sana ta tin ze jang te jor ma do tin. Nen jikten song gong ke ta jikten song gong in chung pu la. Cha ze chen bu ngo ro top sa ne ji su drama dun xie sai de wa. Te xie sai de xia du ti gang lo so wa ta xiao ji. Re tene nga so chin ham chen bo yo ra xiang sam sam dong na zan te nga so so be chen da so du ti du na xia xia wa me chu ga ti na jia ma do te.
And then at the end on page 44 is the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. And this was written by Lord Chikten Sumgön at a time when he attained the city of Mahamudra in the Echung cave. And at that time, he beheld the face of 7 aspects of Tara. And then seeing those Taras, and he wrote down those 7 verses of supplication to Tara. And this prayer has a lot of blessings, so it's good to recite it sometimes. It's not part of the sadhana, but it was added to the sadhana.
Tene ta tene ta sensam xia na yang tene an cheba je ni samon na diksa.
And we stop here for today, but we have time for a couple of questions.
I had a question. You've described Tara as the one who grants wishes or who fulfills all wishes. And I wanted to know if you could elaborate further on those who practice Tara who are going to Tara to fulfill certain wishes or desires, and the kind of mindset they should have in terms of like perhaps getting impatient, or what is the proper attitude when one practices in order to fill one's own individual desires?
Teni drama sorba tamna drama nyamren chena komna teni sosu kideba chama jungi yore topgi yores teni ti da ti kunlong yona ran tanga chi top go dos nga deba chi top go dos ti kunlong yona teni ta kunlong khana da bo chi go dok kain sena ta ti kunlong te cha 괜찮아보다. 되니 양 이나 양 톱그레스 양 락 여러봐 되니 양 트리안 삼 조고에서라 되는 삼만 돈에 랍가 말아봐. 되니 카나다 뭐 검거레스 샘라 카나다 뭐 고레스 디가봐.
다제 랑 도바 톰도 카르고나 제 톰도 오여라와. 랑 다스캔 삼마 펜 토토비아 송야. 텐데 네 토비아 삼노다.
So when it comes to the things that the wishes that you have, then actually the wish that we should have is the happiness of oneself and all others.
지금 가서 같이는 못 다가서 좋아 대공 얼마 做 听嘛 蒙不加送说做听嘛对面加送马来这种的话大街上就这样不去加后来这趟他在就是这嘛这趟后来一当起你们俩起的做的嘛在他在就这里我说没些的话所以这个人不去就是中国话在这个摩擦那了是一送的摩擦上马上大上面的所有的现在没这个좀 엄마도 이제 지수 좀 해줘. 송쇼아. 진짜로 때 텐다고 지난주에 그 소소소소 소소와 이제 대합도지는 대장기 그 소소소 더 봐버려 되게 좀 좋아하다. 편토를 사실 좀도.
And also Gajin Rinpoche always tells us the stories of how Tara had saved his own life many times, like 8 times, and he practices Tara as his principal Yidam deity. And for example, he tells the story of when he had this car accident, and there were several passengers in the car, and the car was completely totaled, but then everyone remained unharmed, uninjured, and he feels that it's because he supplicated to Tara single-pointedly, and Tara protected everyone. And so the point is that without even having to think about what needs to be done, he just thought about Tara, and then just naturally all wishes become fulfilled without having to think about the precise wish. One more.
In the chat.
In the chat, it says, can Rinpoche repeat it twice, 3-7 from the Vaitara practice? 1 mandala, 121 praise. Jiksungsonga, tambo ni deni so deni film.
맨날 시초한테 가시 요리 맨날 시초한테 지금 어때 다 담보 배 장다선 뒤치 이런 거 전들이야 맨날 담보 daksin dong teren duisin dong ro ba
This what tambo takie döndeni dingera.
teren duisin dong ten duisin dong du ti kin du la ten 다 가서 디 안전한 동도야 ten 맨날 ten du 장가 ten du 통세 요 말와 드마티 장가 ten 통세 요 말와 ten 가시 나 맨날 제 동사도 맨날 제 동사도 다 드마니 소스 장가니 드마니 사세 사니 소스 니 소스 라워 한 테레 마제 동사도 다 내가 좀 소스 라워 좀 요라 인요 테레제 아메데테 야제 부양 동사도 테 소스 어때 든사라 어때 니좀 든트 옴바르조나 세트 도니 좀 든트 옴바르조나 혼도바 호톱저 노르도바 노르톱저 좀도 어때 손사리
So it's that sadhana, the Vaitara sadhana we practice in Arizona, and Gajin Rinpoche, we practice with him. And so in that sadhana, there's first we do a self-visualization, then we do a front visualization. Then the next section is making offerings to the front visualization. So there is the mandala offering. And actually, when we do the practice in Arizona, like our Sunday practice, we are not actually doing it according to this tradition. So that's why maybe it's a bit unfamiliar. But so it is said in another text that if one does it that way, then those who want a child will have a child, those who want wealth will have wealth. And so the way to do it, not that we do it, but the way one would do it is that one recites the mandala, and then one recites the 21 taras twice. So one mandala, 21 taras. Then go back 3 mandalas. One mandala. I'm going to confuse you. 1 mandala, 21 taras. Go back 1 mandala, 21 taras. Then again 1 mandala, then 21 taras. And then if one does that, then one will have whatever one wishes for.
저는 제통 가서 배차제 이게 맞아로는 뭐지 그 존장 근데 다다 디 멘데시 쇼자 인도 잠수 네 김보 대지님만 공소 인지 더 저러 살这些가서 지금 투소 중나 전 동고 스테 대 동도 때 가서 동진 냠 동진 하고 그러와
There's this white Tara sadhana.
루만 그래 존장
Sorry, it's a green Tara sadhana. It's written by Gyalpo Rinpoche, right, and translated by Khenpo Nima in New Jersey. So Drupchö said we might be able to get that, and if we do, then we can do the practice together. If we have time.
야, 다 추수 신도 다 전삼이 이나 저랑 드린 로그로 레카 어지리. 제 선이지 말아வே.
Last Saturday, let me stop here for today and see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ina.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, see you soon. See you tomorrow.
Om Dare Du Re Soha. 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 Om Dare Du da re do re so om 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 da re do re oh om da re do re so 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 om da re do re du da re du re so ha om 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 da re du re so om da re du re so ha 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 da re du re so ha om 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 da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du re so ha om da re du re so ha om da re du re so ha da re du re so ha om da re du re so ha om da re du re so ha om da re du re so 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 om da re so om da re du 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 re so da re du re so om 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 da re du re so du re so om da re du re so om da re du re so om da re du re so du re da re do re so ha da re do re so da re do re so ha da re do re so ha da re so da re do 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 re so Hare do re so da re do re so da re do re so da re so da re re so da re do re so da re do re da re do re so da re da re do re so da re do re so da re do re so da re do re da re do re so 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 da re do re Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Re Du Dare Du Re So Om Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Dare Du Re Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So 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 Om Dare Du Om Dare Re Du Dare Re So Om Dare Du Dare Du Re Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Dare Du Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So 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 Re Du Dare Du Re So Om Dare 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 Du Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Om Dare Du Dare Du Re So Hare do dare do re so. Om 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 dare so. Om dare do re 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 so. Om dare Om dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Om dare Om dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Hare do re so. Om dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Om dare do re so. Dare do re so. Om 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 Dare Du Re So Ha. Om Dare Du Re So. Dare Du Re So Ha. Om 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 Dare Om Dare Du Re So Ha. 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 Om Dare Re Ha. Om Dare Du Re So 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 Ha. Om Dare Om Dare Du Re So Ha. 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 Om Dare Om Dare Du Re Swaha. Dorsals. Om Begane Dare Da Hum Pi Om Sabhava Shuddha Sarvada Sabhava Shuddha Dom Bing Le Om Le Rinpoche Nu Yang Shen Jia Chi Ve Nang Tu Om A Phun Shu Va Le Chung Me La Zi Le Chop Torma Tangshen Topa Mi Ba Sa Pa Mi Ve Du Yong Ge Ran Ji Jian Tu Chor. Page 33. 33.
From emptiness arises Om, from which appears a wide open jeweled vessel. Therein are Om, Ah, and Hung, melting and transforming into a pure and unimpeded torma, composed of celestial substances and having the nature of the 5 undefiled sensory delights.
Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Argam Badinza Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Badim Badinza Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Bube Badinza Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Duvam Barde Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Aloge Barde Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Gende Barde Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Nevede Barde Soha. Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Sabare. Korvale Dare Mai Dara Yen Ji Ji Adare Navanan Le Mayom La Chansardo.
Om, you are the mother, Tare, who liberates us from samsara. With Tutare, you free us from the 8 fears, and with Ture, you save us from every disease. Homage and praise to the Savioress, Mother Tara.
Cho Jian Don Man De Ye La Ne Jura Da Chan Kur Che La Ne Mie Ce Da Wang Chou Da Be Da Cha Da Gar Wa Sang Long Chu Jia Jian Gu Tu Jian Xie dang jie lai suo ba ye le jie mo zhuo da lai zuo tam ce jian jie da lai song wo zhuo gun jie dong zhuo zu tu me jie dang ni nam tang Dong Tang Ge Na Me Baran Zo Me Lang Gen Tang Se Ma Gen Che Jie Gen Ba Me Baran Zo Jie Gen De Shen Lo Lei Dang Zhe Na Pe Shen Chun Pe Tang De Le Pu Song Tuo Ba Tang ye la do ba gun ro.
Accept this Torma offering and grant us yogins and our retinues good health, long life, power, glory, fame, good fortune, and every great enjoyment. Please bestow the cities of 4 activities, such as pacifying and increasing. You, endowed with Samaya, please protect me. Help me to attain every accomplishment. Prevent untimely death, illness, evil spirits, and impediments. Eliminate bad dreams, ill omens, and nefarious deeds. May this world be filled with happiness and abundant harvests. May crops increase and dharma spread. May perfect goodness and all of our wishes be fulfilled.
Ma jur yon se ma drum ta da lo mon be wan ken mon ba kan ji son zo la a ngo ro tan ba zo be re.
As you pardon any flaws that have occurred due to limitations, lack of skill, or my own delusions, you will certainly reward me with true siddhis.
Aryaradare samaya manubalaya Aryaradare dino baradi Drupchö me baba Sudukayo me baba Murayo me baba Anuradu me baba Sarvasiri me barayi Masu tsame zedam yam guru hong ha 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 bo banga ven sarva da tangat ema ma men zem ben zara bava samaya sadhu aryara dari samaya manu balaya aryara dari dino baradi Drupchö me bava Sudukayo me baba, subukayo me baba. Ratu me sarva ganama suzan. Bhagavan sarva tatanga. Aryadare mavenze, Aryadare bhava ma sama. Sadhu awan Aryadare samaya Manubalaya Aryadare dino baradi Drupchö me ba Sudukayo me baba Subukayo me baba Anuratu me baba Sarva siddhi me baraya Sarva karma sutta me zedam yam guru ha 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 ho banga ben sarva data gata ma manze aryara dare baba ma sama sado aryara dare sabare va Badin za soha Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Badin Badin za soha Om Aryara Dare Sabare Vare Bhube Badin za soha Aryara dare sabare vare duvan badin za soha Aryara dare sabare vare aloge badin za soha Aryara dare sabare vare gende badin za soha Aryara dare sabare vare nevede bar Om Aryara Dare Sabare La ta la me jo bien jian xia jie bian mo la du ce an pong wa gun le zhun zi ma zhun ma yo la chang sa ra do ba ra wu ba tam ji jie xin bu gun jie chang ni ba Alu tu ba ye nam ku tu jo tu te bi luan sa ra tu.
Homage and praise to the exalted Mother Tara, who liberates from all misfortune, and at whose lotus feet all devas and asuras bow their crowns in reverence. I continually bow with my body, multiplied to match the number of atoms in all of the realms. I extol and prostrate with utmost devotion to all those worthy to be praised.
This what for English.
Noble Goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharma Dhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect them. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind, so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it, but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are stuck no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although dwelling in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Page 39. 39. Jesu jum den de ma tu je jen da dong da ye sim jen tam chi la zhem ni jiang xin cu ni nyur zo ne zo bi sang ji to baran zi tu sur te ma tu je ce rab gun tu yang la ta me ye de bi cho tu ne tam chi chen bar zhu ba chi ba la par chi dong ge ren tang ni la so tu min chi wa jur wa na so dang men la ngen dang se ma ngen ba dang ji gua ji so nie wa ra se wa na nyur tu xin xin mi ba ran zi tu so yi tian le ne de ba ye zhe xi de le pu song so ba dang per xin ji bi tong na ma lu ba bi mi tu che cho ba ran zi tu so Rob la dong yin tam ju dong wa dang dong ni dong do jiang sim ren yin bo jie yan gong da da pe xin ji bo ran du jar be jin ko ro sang xin ga wa te bi ma tam ba xin du zi le jie nang wa ta ye jar wa ngo song de nong pian ba yang da ke te to da ke se ra ngu ne ro be la tu song san ji gun ji chen na ma mo jiang xie jie xia ye nyu ye ba yun ji ru be na be zhe xie yu 不也中邦在当别记点，送给中邦个别给样，头给中邦写将他当前，这西边巴拉玛这西哟。
Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved, in all my lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and men and attain omniscience, expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond. Let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may this sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continually practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victor's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3 times Buddhas, blue-green with 1 face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. And may the auspiciousness of the mother holding an Utpala be present. Mother of the victors, Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and excellent noble signs of perfection.
各业这些见面求结果，送给这些当求的接着，投给这些娘娘这瓦面，用天这些周周年年的，陈年这些祖面的接着，你用这些怎样这些学，年三大的这些的来学。 Ja, this bow, this long affair.
May the auspiciousness of the Dharmakayas unarisen form prevail.
What?
This prayer.
Oh, yeah, English. I'm sorry. Please to record something.
Page 42. May the auspiciousness of the Dharmakayas unarisen form prevail. May the auspiciousness of nectar speech, the sound of holy Dharma prevail. May the auspiciousness of the unconfused, impartial mind prevail. May the auspiciousness of qualities that liberate the 6 kinds of beings from samsara prevail. May the auspiciousness of spontaneous, effortless activity prevail. May there be auspiciousness at day and auspiciousness at night. May there be auspiciousness and goodness always, day and night.
Sometimes forgot. Yeah, page 11, this book. Kare rabe gorbe shin kam su pen tan eva malu jome ne jeren se wan dian zi jian su ye xia pi zhen te hua de dian ju ru jie hai guan qiu ren qian zom jie mu wu ni jia dian zi ba zhu wei bei karan qiang 同克桑波见解心结巴，车人轮着个节儿小边哟， Guancho Zomje Denba Ziba La Nga Je Wangcho Jitsun Jambi Yang Tupten Renche Runmen Din Ziba Shuje Jere Shabden Shon Pa Hui Yuna Arya Deva Shi Dong Kan Sho Sun Gar Ji Rei Sun Chong Ji Tian Gu Bu Tu Xie Chu Ding Ba Ban Dian Gar Xian Gu Xie Gar Jere Dian Shu Ma Tu Be Bar Jie Bar Chu Jin Sam Tang Kong Bi Rang Rei Nya Jie Do Jia Tian Su Chen Wu Pong Jin Zi Ba For
this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you who are one with Avalokiteshvara, may you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Padmapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one, seeing the all-goodness meaning with the wisdom eye. May you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings. May you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of kalpas. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Sumgum. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. You who are richly endowed with the glorious wealth of Dharma knowledge, who through reflecting and meditating have actualized the self-aware absolute reality and shine with 100,000 light rays of ethical discipline of the Buddha Dharma, may you Khenchen Ratna Dwasa live long.
No, this dedication peace cemetery.
Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root and lineage lamas, divine assembly of yadams and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. May the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue, not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shavaka or Pratikya Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras, and the hordes of demons experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of mind as such and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jupanla.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Almost finished.
Thank you.
Tomorrow. Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Rinpoche.
Huh? Okay.
음.